Hello friends, my name's James, and this is my 1965 Alberg 30 sloop SV Tritea. We're on a mission to sail around the world and see as much of this beautiful planet as possible. On this season, we're working our way through New Zealand. I want to share with you all the magic that is Aotearoa. We've finally been blessed with a gorgeous day here in the Bay of Islands, and I booked myself like a touristy boat trip to go see the hole in the rock at Cape Brett. It's like a 4-hour tour, So we're gonna go see some beautiful islands and see that area of the Bay of Islands by a fast boat and maybe see some dolphins. So let's get over to the boat and check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first island we're passing today, known as Robinson Island, or Motukokako. Beautiful name. Now, to give you a quick understanding of the Maori language, moto meaning island or stand alone, and alahia coming from the word arua, which means love. So this is the island of the beloved, or the island of the princess. Now, this little bay here is very important to the Bay of Islands, in fact very important to New Zealand. It is known as Cook's Cove. Lieutenant James Cook landed here in November of 1769. And there is a plaque to commemorate his landing just on the set in the outcrop of rocks directly on our left-hand side there, set into a concrete pillar. For conservation, he helped make the island pest and predator free, and he also did a lot of replanting on this island. Replanted a lot of native trees. He also introduced 3 brown kiwi onto the island. They've done extremely well. At last count, they estimate there's about 30 pairs of kiwis on the island. That's great news. There's one of our sister ships, Ocean Adventure. Looking for a thrill ride. Great way to go out to the hole on the rock and have a bit of fun. Anyway, just about to come to the view on our right hand side. That's the lighthouse. And of course the lighthouse house. Now, if you're not getting the best view, don't panic. I'm always setting the boat right round the 360 degrees. And everyone will get it. So this lighthouse was built in Thames, New Zealand, out the woods of Coromandel. And they barged it up the coast in several pieces, pulled it up the hill with a team of bullocks, and assembled we see it now. And that was in 1908. At first flash though, in 1910, the first lighthouse keeper was a Robert MacGyver. I bet he had to be a bit of a MacGyver too. It was quite advanced for its time when they built this lighthouse. It actually used to run on a mercury bar. It was very smooth. Flashed twice every 30 seconds, could be seen some 22 nautical miles out to sea. And the lighthouse is about 146 metres from sea level. Yeah, originally they ran this lighthouse on kerosene. It was very uneconomical though. They later changed it to diesel and diesel electric, and of course nowadays it doesn't go at all. We still have a lighthouse though. It's that little white box in front of the main lighthouse. That's electrically operated with solar panels. Now the English name for this island, Piercy Island, named by Captain Cook when he arrived here in 1769. He thought it was a rather clever name because to him it looked as though he'd been pierced by a cannonball. But in actual fact he named it after his good friend and boss, Lord Piercy Brett from the Admiralty. And he named the Cape Breton Peninsula in front of us after him as well. What a lucky man. Now there is an island between Piercy Island and Cape Breton, and he wanted to name that island after his Sir Piercy Brett's dog. He couldn't remember the dog's name, so he simply just called it the dog. True story. Now the island is made up of what is known as Jurassic grey-wacky rock. It's very hard and very brittle, and it is susceptible to faulting. In fact, that is how the hull is formed. Oh, there's dolphins on the front of the boat now. Now there is a fault line running through the centre of the hull, a little bit more visible from the other side of the hull, but over thousands of years, time and erosion have taken their toll, forming the hull that we have today. Now this hole in the rock is only 40 feet across at the entranceway there. There's dolphins on the starboard side now, the right hand side. It opens up to 80 feet on the other side. There is 60 feet of air space in the middle, and about 15 metres of water depth in the middle. So it truly is a hole through an island. Now you're probably wondering, do we go through the hole in the rock? Oh yes, we do quite often go through the hole in the rock, probably about 65-70% of the time. And there's a lot of factors that have to come into play here. The swell, the wind, the current, the tide. Everything has to fall into place before we can make our way through this hole. This is actually the largest boat in the Bay of Islands to go through the hole in the rock, so you have to be very, very careful. So what I like to do is I like to come up to the entranceway as I am now. I just watch it for a little bit, assess the swell, the waves, and if I decide it's safe, I will go through. If I don't, I will not go through. So we've got someone up the front giving me the thumbs up. Are you coming up to drive? It is a very, very tight fit for this boat to get through there, folks. Now, I've been doing this for many years now, and I still get very nervous taking this boat through the hole in the rock. If you're a little bit nervous, I suggest you do what I do, and that's close your eyes. Okay, folks, you can open your eyes now. I can listen now.
Fantastic!
Wow.
Major hazard is a compensation lands on you while inside the whole rock. Stay with lots of good luck in each minute. So my rock breaks away and hits you on the head, that's just bad. Well, there you go, folks. I actually lied to you before. That's only my second time today.
They swam under us. I mean, they were different types that blocked the railway, but then they were gone.
Is Wahine Moana, or Lady of the Sea. She points due north, which is quite significant actually, because the early Maori believe they came from the north, from the legendary land. You're looking at the dolphins, you're supposed to be looking at the lady's face. So she points due north.
So cute.
The
That
early
one
Maori
is
believe
so
they
big.
came from the legendary land, Hawaii, not to be confused with Hawaii. Now she's totally natural, she's carved by time and erosion. And she will disappear as quickly as she appeared, but we like to come out here and give her our cure. Now just about to come into view on our left hand side here is a beautiful sea cave known as Grand Cathedral Cave. Now there's lots of cathedral caves throughout New Zealand, but of course this one is the best one. I wouldn't say that one, right? Maori name for this cave, Manawahuna, meaning hidden heart. Now this cave goes back some 70 metres into the island. There you go folks, that pretty much concludes our circumnavigation of Motukokako, Piercy Island. Last opportunity for a photo of the whole of the rock, if you can get your eyes away from the dolphins for a minute. Now left hand side, lots of schoolfish on the surface here. Underneath those schoolfish of course are the bigger fish like the yellowtail kingfish. Some very good fishing out here. So just up ahead of us folks we have Urupukapuka Island. Uru meaning grove of, puka after the puka tree. There used to be quite a lot of puka trees on this island. There still are a few on the island. They can be seen at the end of the wharf at Aotearoa Bay. They have very large leaves. Now this is the largest island in the Bay of Islands, about 550 acres. It's also the only island you're allowed to camp on. There's 3 campsites on the island, all looked after and maintained by the Department of Conservation. Yeah, for the most part, the Department of Conservation do look after this island. Just a small part of the island here at Aotearoa Bay, which is leased by our company, the Explore Group, where the restaurant is situated. And this beautiful little bay just coming into view, this is known as Aotearoa Bay, made famous in the 1920s by an American chappie by the name of Zane Grey. Zane Grey used to write cowboys and Indian stories. He was a famous westerns author, but he was also very keen on his big game fishing. And he set up a fishing camp here for the rich and the elite. They used to fish for our pelagic game fish like the striped marlin, blue marlin, black marlin, tuna and sharks. And he pretty much put New Zealand on the world map as a fishing destination. He wrote the book The Tales of the Angler's Eldorado, where he made mention of his small town of Russell, comparing it to his own town. In fact, a couple of boats that he used to fish on are still here in the Bay of Islands, the Otahe and the Almaji.
That's like spotlighting deer or jackrabbits.
Yeah. Oh, there's some good big ones down there.
Wow, really big.
Yeah,
There's so many.
15 pounders.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on an island and I just had a fish burger for lunch. It's stunningly beautiful out and we're gonna go on a walk. And my main objective is to, oh, here's some wekas, is to try to see a saddleback bird. Here's some wekas, though. I think they're wekas. Oh no, there's something different. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know what that little bird was, but by the time I edit this video, I will know, and I'll put it on the screen right now. He was cool. He had like a red band on his eye, kind of like Daryl Hannah on Blade Runner, but with black. Now we're gonna go for a walk up to the top of the hill. Me? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. My mama raised many sheep in New Mexico. So every time I see sheep, I miss my mama. She'd love them. It's crazy, beautiful up here, and I'm not even to the top yet. This trail is leading down to one of the more secluded campsites on a beautiful beach. We passed it in the boat earlier. It's like 72 degrees out right now, Fahrenheit. It's perfect. It's 5 p.m. and it's gorgeous. That was a rad little beach. That'd be a really great campsite. Seems very protected, really good swimming, very private. Now I'm walking around the lower side of the lookout we were on. and there's so many bays here. This looks like an outstanding anchorage. Very protected. Outstanding day. Really, really worth every penny. Beautiful to get to see all those islands on a high-speed boat, and informative tour, and had a fantastic time. Thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and tell me what you thought in the comments, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Fair winds until next time. If you enjoy the content on this channel and would like to contribute, you can consider joining the Patreon crew. Thanks for watching. Fair winds until next time.